You know that feeling, right? That feeling every Sunday night when the calm of the weekend slowly fades away, replaced by a vague sense of anxiety about Monday morning. You check your work emails. You plan the week, and one question keeps circling in your mind. How much longer am I going to have to do this? Are you trading away nearly a third of your life, sitting behind a desk, sitting through endless meetings, all for the fragile hope that you'll be able to retire before you're completely burned out? We're taught that if we work hard, everything will be fine. But what does fine actually mean? Working relentlessly for 40 years just to earn 15 years of freedom when you're already on the downhill side of life? I don't think so. Financial freedom doesn't come from winning the lottery. It doesn't come from a lucky crypto trade, and it certainly doesn't come from sitting around waiting for a miracle. It comes from a strategy, a plan so simple it almost feels boring, yet far more powerful than most people expect. Stay with me until the end of this video. I'll show you how $10 a day can turn into an income-generating machine that produces $3,400 a month. No gimmicks, no crazy risks. If you're between 25 and 40, this will probably make sense to you. We're the load-bearing generation. We work more. We face higher living costs. We also carry an invisible pressure to succeed for our families, our children, and our own sense of self-worth. We buy nicer cars. We live in bigger homes, yet we have less time to actually enjoy them. We're running on a gold-plated hamster wheel. The wheel spins faster and faster, and we have to run harder just to stay in the same place. So many of us are burning out before we ever get rich. People say, just invest in the S&P 500 and you'll be fine. And they're not wrong. If you start today with average contributions, you'll likely have a decent retirement fund in about 51 years. 51 years. By then, the dreams of traveling across Europe, opening a small woodworking shop, or simply spending an entire summer teaching your child how to surf, those dreams will have retired before you do. If any of this feels uncomfortably familiar, this video is your way out. So, why are we stuck? Most of us have fallen into one of the three most common financial traps. The first trap: work harder, spend more. We believe that earning more money will solve all our problems, but as our income increases, our spending rises right along with it. A newer car, a more luxurious vacation. We upgrade our lifestyle instead of upgrading our future. The result? No matter how much we make, we're still just one paycheck away from emptiness. The second trap: playing the get-rich-quick game. We see stories of people getting rich from crypto, from meme stocks, and we think, why not me? So we throw money at things we don't truly understand, hoping for luck instead of relying on a strategy. This isn't investing. It's nothing more than a game of chance. And the third trap, the most subtle and the most dangerous one: believing you need a lot of money to start investing. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I get promoted, when I finish paying off my car, when I finally have some extra money. But here's the truth. Waiting until you have extra money to invest is like waiting until you're fit before you start exercising. It never happens. You don't need to be a financial genius. You don't need to watch the market every day. All you need is discipline and the right plan. So, what is that plan? It's called getting paid to wait. Imagine this. Every time you get paid, instead of using all of your paycheck just to cover bills and expenses, you set aside a small portion and you use it to hire tiny employees to work for you. These employees never sleep. They don't ask for raises. They don't take vacations. They work 24/7, 365 days a year, creating more money for you. That's the power of dividend investing. When you buy a share of a strong, well-run company, you're not just buying a piece of paper. You're buying ownership in a real business machine. And when that machine generates profits, it shares part of those profits with you in the form of dividends. This is real cash deposited directly into your account, whether the market is up or down. But the real magic happens next. Instead of spending those dividends, you use them to buy more shares. Those new shares generate even more dividends, and those larger dividends buy even more shares. This is a wealth-building loop. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, it starts small, but it keeps growing until it becomes an unstoppable force. Let's talk about the $10 a day. That's roughly $300 a month, or $3,650 a year. Assuming a reasonable dividend yield and a sensible growth rate, what could your snowball look like after 20 years? Your portfolio could be worth over $630,000. And more importantly, it could generate more than $3,400 a month in passive income. That's money flowing into your pocket every single month, whether you're working, sleeping, or relaxing on a beach somewhere. Every dollar you invest today is a seed. You won't see it turn into a towering tree tomorrow. But if you keep watering it consistently, 20 years from now, you'll have an entire financial forest quietly working for you. So how do you build that forest? You don't need to pick 100 different trees. You just need a smart combination of 3 core types. First comes the foundation. These are massive, well-established corporations, household names that both you and your grandmother recognize. They sell things people need, no matter how the economy is doing. Food, utilities, and telecommunication services. They may not deliver explosive growth, but they are extremely stable and pay reliable dividends. This is the solid bedrock of your portfolio. Second are the growth engines. These are companies that don't just pay dividends. They increase those dividends year after year. They operate in high-potential sectors like technology and advanced healthcare. They continuously innovate and expand their market share. These companies don't just pay you today, they promise to pay you more tomorrow. They are the engines that push your portfolio forward. And finally, the defensive fortresses. These are sectors with strong resistance to recession. When the economy struggles, people may stop buying luxury cars, but they can't stop buying medicine, essential goods, or paying for insurance. These companies protect your portfolio from the storms of the market. The core of this strategy is balance, not so safe that growth becomes painfully slow, not so risky that you lie awake every night unable to sleep, but a combination that's strong enough to support you today and protect your future tomorrow. Financial freedom isn't about having a massive number in your bank account. It's not about never working again. Financial freedom is waking up in the morning without being controlled by an alarm clock. It's the power to turn down a project you don't believe in. It's the ability to step away from work for 6 months to care for a loved one who's sick without worrying about the bills. Freedom is the power of choice. You won't get rich overnight, but you can become free in 20 years if you start today. Money can't buy happiness, but dividends buy time. And time is the true currency of happiness. How many opportunities in your life have you missed simply because you thought you weren't ready? Start now. Just $10 a day and one decision made right now. If you're ready to begin building your own income machine, leave a comment below. I'm starting. That's not a promise to me, it's a commitment to your future self. And if this video gave you a new perspective, even a small spark of hope, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because in the videos ahead, we'll build a solid financial foundation together so you can live the life you truly choose. Thanks for watching.